This is the Sim Pit. I'm Michi Hoyer. Welcome to round 5 here on the rFactor 2 Holiday Hotlap Competition. Once again in the McLaren in a quite familiar space. So the Botnairing long circuit here. Painful. We remember ourselves at the ESL with the pain and the radical we had. Nevertheless, though, we're trying to go quick again here. So joining a server. Let's see what condition we are in. 2 hours and 40 minutes left. That is great. Some people in here. Doesn't really matter. Is a private private competition or private run anyway. But it's good to see some indication. 132.3 as far as I'm aware. People are doing 31s, 30s. 30 is really the target where we're going at. So knowing the track, I do not know why that is wrong now, because I have definitely set it to be 400. Anyway, here we go. The picture is back in business. And I've just taken some fuel. Probably should have taken more just to do the first few laps in a row. Get ourselves used to it. I probably will cry about turn 1 a very lot. F1MD, ciao, how you doing? Hey there, Hungry Force Guy. Hey Joris. Hey Sven. How you guys doing? Hey there, Paul. Thank you everyone for joining me. As I have to admit, the driving around here in the McLaren seems at least a bit harder. Car feels more heavy, more understeering. I remember that the Radical has been a drift car at its best. Yeah, don't go behind that tire wall. Oh, the sound. Sorry guys. Here we are. Sound. So let's have a look. First time lap done. Here we go. Painful turn 1. Could be worse. The best lap time 32.2. We're 12 thousandths ahead of that right now, but what will we be able to come around with in the overall sum? Don't go too wide. As we approach the second sector. Second off.
The lap was a 1:33.58.
So we start off with a 33.8, but I'm very much interested to see how people are doing that hairpin. They're doing it the standard way it should be done. remember people and also me exploiting the exit here quite badly. Yeah, never mind. Let's simply go on. But we want to do some more laps. That should give us plenty of fuel for 5 laps here. I think it is quite a fun track to race on, I agree. Well, Alan, I think in the GT3 pack you got 8 more other cars, 8 more other GT3s. I'm pretty sure one of those cars will suit you quite good. Pretty convinced about that. Maybe should use first gear here as well. Alright, let's approach our next attempt then. Yeah, there is a lot of speed you need to carry. There is our second in the middle sector. I think if you set these cars up, they are pretty much the same in the end, if the BOP is right. That needs to be made sure though. It's just hard to test 9 cars for a BOP at the very same time. Oh, shit. I think that McLaren also quite badly understeers, if I'm honest. It's more like I force it into a slide, rather than really, you know, just slide it. 132.0. Oh, I so much hate this corner. Bang. Oh, I probably would need to pick the Mercedes and have a go in it and see. All these cars are all over the place, to be honest. And you see that in iRacing as well. I heard Jan Seifert doing some streams about the GT3s in both rFactor 2 and iRacing, and he really complained about the behavior of the GT3s, as it was unnatural to his understanding. As he said, neither of those cars drive as badly as they do in real life, or as they do on the sim. So compared to the real life, said the sim was so much more harder, and he has just no idea why that is. Let's stay on the track, come on. That was a better hairpin. As we slide wide.
2.12.
Yep. Tires are overheating now. Hey there, Pizza Frenzy Man, how you doing? Well, Wreckfest has very interesting physics in that regard, Pizza Frenzy Man, so I would probably not compare it too much with rFactor 2 and a lot of other sims. Yep, DG. That is very much the problem with this sim, or with those physics. As it is with this car, the very same. It's just for the race there needs to be a thinking, because that sliding actually drives the temperatures, so it will support you on a shorthand time. But if you overdo it, the thermal degradation kicks in, and especially for FSR, if you just slide them tires, that is not how you're going to win a race in FSR. So that is why we're looking really good on the rFactor 2 physics when it is about the tires of FSR. Thank you, Joris. Thank you also, Sven. Sven is Altamont, by the way, for the conversation of feedback here, for the driving instruction lesson they had with me. So Sven Leber in the M1 Endurance LMP2 car, preparing for the next race in Daytona, and Joris had a session with me in the in Silverstone, in that exact McLaren as we race it here right now. Tires should not go above 90 degree or even lower. So that is the area where they kind of work, have good grip, but don't be overstressed temperature wise. As anything higher than that will kick on the thermal deg. That was a good hairpin, I guess. Hey there, Danielle, how you doing? Let's get this entry in sector 3 right. sliding. That has costed us a valuable time. So taking it easy on that car needs to be reminded. Coming around final turn. 1:31.5. Yeah, they are pretty hard to heat up, but still, you should not overdo it. That was an even better try so far. Look how fast that McLaren can go when you take it easy around it. No, don't go too aggressive.
That was a 1:31.46.
Yeah, out of fuel, only about just. Hey there, Triggy. Hey Dino. Hey you guys. Thank you everyone for being here so far. So 1:31.4 puts us in P6 at the minute. I can already guess how Alejandro Lopez has done the lap, and I don't think I'm ready to do it this time. Despite I do know it is surely worth half a second to use the exploit. Actually, we need a shitload of mech grip, so we soften the spring rate by a click and see how it goes. The only exploit I'm going to be using, that's not hitting the wall, that is taking the shortcut, so not do the entire in-lap. So today we're gonna do more streaming, more racing. Next up at 11 PM CET, so in 2.5 hours, we're gonna join the Simpit pit crew guys for their official testing around Daytona in the Corvette prototype. As we join them on the race as well as a driver or as crew chief as spotter. So that is our new project for 2019, official testing starting off today. Dino, you're very right about that. To bet, Sven. See you there next time. Have a good night. Yeah, all the best for you too in 2019. Happy New Year to you. touching that curb is nearly dead. Can we find 3/10? I'm sure we can. It's just 2. As we go quick at 30,000.
1:31.43.
Oh, nice run through turn 1. Now put that lap together. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, Paul. Thank you very much. Ah, damn. I fucked this turn up badly. Still 2.5 tenth improvement in prospect. Woohoo!
That was a 1:31.13.
1:31.1 means we're sitting in 5th position, just behind Daniel Fredriksson. You guys should also give that competition a go, as it is important for rFactor 2 or for Studio 397 to gather some information on the ratings and that kind of stuff. So whatever you do here has been plowed back into the competition system, so eventually you all guys are helping here to make rFactor 2 a better sim and more enjoyable to the community. No Sonic ROM I don't, apart from rental cards. I'd wish I could, but I simply can't afford it. Dino, you just need to visit the page rFactor2.studio-397.com and click competitions, then click on the picture, which is the very same as my thumbnail. You then add in with your Steam account, and then you're eligible to take part in it. 1.5 tenths we can find here. It's all gonna be about being fluid, being soft.
The lap was a 1:31.22.
Yeah, that lap can be thrown in trash. Okay, 1:31.1. As this circuit is a bit flat. Type Rouge, maybe the circuit of Morris has been an opportunity for you tomorrow. And if you would ask me, rFactor 2 has a very bright future ahead once they get the competition system up. Cheat. Yeah, getting the braking point right for that turn is so difficult. Type Rouge, I hear ya. I was also pumped for a Assetto Corsa Competizione, but then they released the fourth build of it with a Ferrari, and I was a bit disappointed as I found out about a few glitches. ABS not working correctly, stuff like that. I mean, it's still beta, it's still got a good base, but you know, from release number 3 to release number 4, it felt like a step backwards. I think the M6 has great physics. The only thing I do not really like about the M6 is its sound. But that is personal preference, I guess. Too bad of an entry. Yeah, and then you slide, put the wheel into the grass, oh, and hit that bollard. Rip. Car is leaning very much. sure if it's scrapping or not. I do run some traction control. I run 1 here, 0 is off. Need a C though. I could have a little bit more stability when going on throttle here, so the rebound. Little work on the dampers here to make them weight move a little more back towards the rear when being on throttle. Hey there VR racer. My biggest issue right now is tire temperatures in the little short lap on the little periods. We're running pretty low tire temperature, traction control though, so you're right about that, Danielle. Yep, Assetto Corsa is still a lot of work that needs to be done. Assetto Corsa Competizione. Very much agree. Better be patient and then maximize the speed through 4. That is a lot more effective. Too early on the brakes this time. Push, come on. Very good final sector.
Lap was a 1:30.88.
Okay, each turn 1, we have to improve on the hairpin. Can find the 10th on the hairpin for sure. If we would just hit it. No.
That was a 1:31.06.
Okay, where are we? I think this car has no additional weight for traction control, as it is an in-car solution here. The weight penalty would be added if you let the game do sort the if you would let the game sort the traction control stuff. Okay. I'll need to find that few thousands to at least get myself into the top 3. Son of God, it is not entirely fixed, but meanwhile it has come to a point where it is manageable. So looking forward as making more testing with it for sure in the near future. Like running VEC with more cars and stuff. Woohoo! Twiggy! Twiggy, thank you so much. Thank you very much indeed. Someone got vodka or something. We need to take a shot here for the 6-5s. Thank you very much, Twiggy. That was a very special one indeed. Taking an alternative line through one doesn't really work. That first momentum there. So Twiggy, Happy New Year to you in advance as well. Eventually we will have a stream tomorrow, as it is the final race or the final competition in rFactor 2 around Morris, so we're gonna do that. And perhaps that's gonna be it, depending on my time frames really. Yeah, I can imagine that it was some sort of tempting to be done, so I'm very glad and very grateful for this. Thank you very much, Twiggy. John something, to be absolutely honest. I mean, you can sort of see how I do it, but to really say how I do it is a different type of thing, you know? Kinda hard to explain. I guess I just try to maximize everything that's available. Alright, we need to bring that home. No. That's also very interesting for me. Very interesting racing line I took here.
7-5.
So a 37.5. A 13.14.142.03. So, Jesus, I can do 2/10 quick in the first sector. Around 2/10. Was brilliant in the middle sector. And I can find a 10th, still a 10.5 in the third sector, makes it 3.5 tenths, makes it a 0.4. I want to try something, and I'm gonna do this on purpose. In the next lap. Because I do know the exploit there for the hairpin is quite an interesting one. So I'm gonna decide how to do it, or if I do it, depending on first and second sector. Maybe I just can get the lap together, you know. That is a good first sector again. Oh fuck. No, I want to try that exploit. Surely done wrong. Might actually... it depends really on the outcome. Oh. A mistake into 3. Holy shit. Hey Brandon Hopper, how you doing? Well, yeah, Twiggy, that is the so-called exploit with the track limits there. That is what many people did in the ESL, including me. I would find myself guilty, but yeah. ESL said your lap time is fine, your lap time is valid as long as rFactor 2 doesn't delete it. I was like, okay. It is seemingly invalid exploit. Oh, sorry, Brandon Hooper. Is that better? Oh shit. Nah. Oh, you're simply not allowed to go too quick. Oh, the lap will not count. Great. So let's see it exploit again. We're approaching that with 7 or 8 tenths coming off. Ah, there was another track lap not count. Okay, So they fixed it, it seems. That is great. So they have fixed this exploit, and I'm generally happy about it. No. Now there is this turn 1, this disease then. Yeah, Danielle, but I think the message just popped up once again. Nah, I'm not supposed to spin. That is true. I'm supposed to go quick. At least that is what I'm here for. Let's try doing it then. That is how you do turn 1. And that is how you then over-ref the car. Need to keep it clean, come on, push push. Great hairpin. Now let's get the rest of the lap together. Oh, shit.
The lap was a 1:30.60.
Stupid me, we had a second lap, so let's try for that exploit again. Yeah. Stupid to invalidate your lap already here. I just want to call it an exploit. As to me it still is one. As track limits are defined by those pylons. You guys are right. Either I lost too much time anyway. Hey John, how you doing? You know what, guys? As there is a replay file being ready for this session, I'm gonna go down, restart the game, and then show you maximum graphics in rFactor 2. Then we can really see about the graphic quality there. Victor, our number one time is 1:30.2. Come on, push, 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 push. I can't believe what I just did there. Seemingly just thrown everything away. Okay, time to test that exploit then, or test the wide line. Let's see how it goes. So, having a gap 5/10, 5.5. Yeah, okay, locking up is bad. Yeah, but it gives you a cut track, lap will not count. So, that definitely is included. So right now we're in the hunt. Dang, I'll need to get at least those 40,000s. Not sure how the 0.3 was done, or the 0.2. Yeah, but so far I'm quite happy with how it is. Lol, Danielle, that looks exactly like what I have here right now. I got a piece of wood, a subwoofer, and then the G29 pedals to keep them in place. Well, an OSW is a DD as well, at some point, I think. Isn't it? I think an OSW is also direct drive. Or did I get that wrong? Right, let's go again. Okay-ish turn one. Now it just needs to seal it up. Dang. Come on, 40,000. That's gonna do the job for today. Oh, so damn close. And I jinxed it again. Can't believe it. I hate this final turn complex, as it is really tricky.
That was a 1:31.30.
Let's check for a final time. Yeah, that is a deleted lap time for very good reasons. Although it does not give as much support in the lap time as it did with the radical. So guys, more racing tonight. In 2 hours we joined the Simpit pit crew for a testing session for the Daytona 24 in the Corvette DP and the prototype car, as well as some VRS GT sprint series together with Cody again, 1 AM. That's the further plan for tonight. Right now I just want to find those final few thousands. Of lap time. It's so difficult to get that turn 1 right. Turn, we need a little too long for the turn. Still the lap is still alive. Alright, don't fuck it up this time. Woohoo!
1:30.43.
Whoop whoop. And then we remember that we screwed up the sector 1 so badly. Expand 1. I mean, we did it in a .058, so a good tenth. There is a good tenth to find. 34.9, that is the quickest third sector we ever did. Middle sector, 42.3. Also the fastest middle sector we did. You know what, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna give it another shot. And that's gonna do it for the moment then. Have 2 hours of break. Once again, big thank you Twiggy for the donation. Thank you everyone for the support. And everyone that has been here right now, I wish you a pleasant journey into 2019. Don't overdo it. Stay safe. We'll have some celebrations going on, and all the best for you guys in 2019. Going to look forward to a very special year, surely the biggest change of my life coming up here, as we are talking about new rig and stuff. So there's a lot of things happening on my end, and all you guys have joined the party, have been part of it, so thank you very much indeed for that. And stop. Twiggy, I provoked that, right? To be honest, nope. But my girl is becoming a headache. My girlfriend, so as she now has to share that area behind me with the rig. Let's say it like this, the biggest change in my life within certain boundaries. How about that? Still leaves it open what kind of boundaries we're talking about, I don't know, but I'm not sure if she would do that. Oh, stay on the track! Come on! No, 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 no! Oh, I'm catching 4P1 here again. What do we need? One and a half tenths. Could be a C or D. Alright, Twiggy, know what you're talking about. It's all about the... No. Anyway, I'm not sure. It worked well for Malone. Not sure what would be the exchange or the trade for me if I had to do it. Or if, yeah, well, I mean, you know, if I gonna do the offer, the question will be, yeah, what's my benefit? What's my surplus? So, twitchy on it, but we'll see. Yeah. Oh, brilliant turn one. Keep it together now, come on. No. Not allowed to screw it up. Come on. Stick with it. Yeah, great hairpin. Keep working on it. Keep working it. Come on. God damn it. Oh. The biggest party will be getting that third sector in again. Yeah, Danielle, you're very right. I mean, I've tried to get out to some sponsorship, or tried to get out to some suppliers. We'll also do towards that rig and see if I have a chance. Just received 2 declines right now. Not saying pretty much expected, but I mean, you know, if the people are talking to Jimmy Broadband, Matt Malone, and other guys that is like 100 times bigger than me or 10 times bigger than me, then well, yeah, I can understand the decision as a business. But yeah, I just wanted to give it a go. Still a good turn one. Exactly, I don't know if I never try. Okay, gonna head out for the final try because now I'm overdoing it. Now I'm overdriving it again. So that's gonna do it for the moment then. As I can see, a random stutters to come back, but yeah, the machine is quite heavy on the load. So it is quite obvious that we have stutters right at that point. But they are just minor, you know, just little screen freezes that do not deduct on the time, which is what I was really looking for. Yeah, VR race, I do exactly that. Hey Alistair, thank you. And if you guys want to support me on that way, feel free to check out the links in the descriptions. So join my social media as on Facebook, join the Patreon program if you're interested in it. And yeah, just follow me and support me everywhere you go. Oh, as we get a blast through turn one. Oh, can we just not make it just work? Yeah, and then I do that stupid slide. Too conservative. Let's see if we can somehow at least reach that final sector time there. No, I will not be able to put that lap together.
30.81.
Twiggy, that sounds interesting anyway. Also Danielle, thank you so much. I'm gonna contact you later on that. I'll just have the picture or the chat room open right here. I'm gonna contact you definitely. So we're gonna take it 130.4. I'm gonna say goodbye to the guys. Whether that would be alright for podium finish in that episode of the Hot Lap, we will see. So we're gonna save the set just for the reminder being. But before we're gonna do that, I told you I'm gonna put in some more graphics, and as I do not need to drive right now, I put the stuff quite upwards here. And I'm expecting some stutters to happen. That is just for your information already. But we're gonna have a look at the the hot lap from yesterday. What about that? The hot lap we put in yesterday, that has boosted us up to P1. Might even crop it, do a video, and put it on the put it on the YouTube as a full file. So let's see. That is a good possibility to show you guys what rFactor 2 has been able in doing in graphics. I hope we get a kind of fluid picture on. Please note I do not have turned on how is it called? Anti-aliasing or something. Yeah, maybe I'll need to even do that. But let's see. I think that the replay should still have decent quality. Okay, probably that kind of session of rFactor 2 was not ready to do that. So let me real quick bring it up. Bear with me. Also, VR Racer, please note that turning on the fidelity of the replay will cause stutters as well. Yep. The video settings, I'm gonna do that real quick. Oh, anti-aliasing is even up. Would you also put up the post effects? Low, if any. I do not like the I don't like the shiny bright white light, you know. That is what they usually do. So we're gonna quickly go back into the sim. Okay, let's see if that replay works then. Fingers crossed. Yeah, you know, Twiggy, but the post-processing makes everything so shiny, white and bright, and that looks bad. I think it looks bad. It looks ridiculously bad. Everything is so shiny and bright. You know, it's like diamonds everywhere, and that is not the case, as we know. So. Yeah, true point. So the official content might be optimized for it, whereas the rest isn't. Yeah, okay. As that is not the best sign, I think it has to do. You know, in my player details, I had it turned on low, or had it no, I had replay recording off. So I need to check first what's happening there with rFactor 2. Bear with me. It says it's still being carried out, which is not true apparently, but okay. Alright, gonna turn the processing then on full. Still says I need to end rFactor 2 is a bit weird, but okay. Shutting down Steam then. Okay, so put up the settings again. So we even should up the levels again, I guess. The good thing is we do know about the replay file of the Botnairing lab at least. That should be pretty much good. Alright, next try. That's simply not true, because if I have a look at this right now, Task Manager, Discord, OBS, Nets, can't see any rFactor 2 on it. Let's see if there is some weird process. There is indeed a still weird process. Okay, let's try it again. That is how well spontaneous stuff usually always goes. Not well at all. Anyway, I have something else for you guys. As I am talking to you right here, you guys remember we wanted to do a question and answer stream, right? So, as you are here, and meanwhile I load in the replay of Botnairing the Q lap, I get you out the link as to see. We're gonna do that question and answer stream on a new layout once it is done. But I surely gonna give you the survey right here. Don't look too much at the logo right there, as we are still working on the logos and stuff. So that is the link. Feel free to put in some questions there. Hey Alejandro. Yeah, I guess you watched me. And you're gonna keep that P1, at least you do not have to fear from me right today, because I don't give this another try. But right now the game is loading into Botnairing again. Well, it's good to know, Alejandro, you know, kinda expect people to watch me silently sometimes. Which is fair enough, it's their good right. It is just, you know, when you put out some stuff, people are gonna be all over the place and see when they can find any improvement or any hints. So let's hope that this update or this replay is actually working. If not, I'm gonna just simply let it go. As we want to look. Okay, that is fairly interesting indeed. As rFactor 2 simply just closes down. Need to do some checkups with that, and maybe we can have a look on rFactor 2 tomorrow, how nice it can look. Need to get that thing sorted though beforehand. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching for the moment. Gonna have more racing then, so in 1.5 hours we're gonna live with a sim pit for testing in the iRacing 24 hours of Daytona. So the community of the sim pit. Delete the bin 64 folder once again. What is in there? Danielle, we can sort that on Discord afterwards, I hope. Anyway guys, run it, leave it and run Forza. I've never ran Forza before, so that would look weird. Anyway, thank you so much for watching everyone. Hope to see you back soon in 1.5 hours when we do the testing there for the Daytona 24 in the prototype. That's going to be it for the moment. This is the Simpit. I'm Michi, and I'll see you guys out on the track.